Hey, Blake. It is 2 in the morning. Hopefully this does not wake you up. I want to start with an apology. Reading the second part of your message, my heart sank. And I'm really sorry.
Get ready to dive into a Hollywood scandal where explosive legal battles, leaked voice notes, and whispered secrets collide with on-set romance and boundary-crossing behavior. We'll peel back the layers of Blake Lively's explosive lawsuit against Justin Baldoni, explore Ryan Reynolds' surprisingly silent role, and reveal damning evidence that hints at much more than professional tension. But before we dive deeper into the legal and on-set battles, there's one piece of evidence that's setting social media ablaze, a leaked voice note that might just change everything.
I feel really grateful that you feel safe enough to tell me that that's how you feel.
Just when you thought the plot couldn't thicken any further, a 6-minute voice memo from Justin Baldoni to Blake Lively emerges, recorded in the early hours of the morning. In this candid recording, Justin apologizes for not taking Blake's suggestions on the movie script seriously enough, a message that many see as an intimate confession and others as a subtle nod to a deeper connection. With raw vulnerability and unfiltered emotion, this voice note not only adds another layer of complexity to the legal dispute, but also forces us to reconsider everything we thought we knew about the on-set dynamics between these high-profile figures. Armed with this bombshell of evidence, let's rewind to see how the scandal first began. The drama ignited with whispers of an unexpected romance and misinterpreted kindness on set. Rumors swirled that Blake Lively might have developed more than just a professional connection with Justin Baldoni after what was meant to be a simple act of kindness. Meanwhile, murmurs about Ryan Reynolds preferring a low-key lifestyle, focusing on raising their children and managing a modest lifestyle brand, added fuel to the fire. The narrative took an even more dramatic twist when accusations surfaced that Blake's legal battle against Justin wasn't solely about professional grievances, but perhaps a desperate, last-minute effort to salvage her marriage with Ryan. Clearly, there was much more at stake than just on-set friction. As these allegations mounted, the conflict quickly escalated from gossip to a full-blown legal war. On December 20th, 2024, the legal drama exploded when Blake Lively filed an 80-page lawsuit against Justin Baldoni and Wayfair Studios, accusing them of crafting a hostile working environment and even launching a smear campaign against her. The document, packed with serious allegations, painted a picture of deliberately undermined working conditions. Soon after, the New York Times published an article portraying Justin and his team in a harsh light, accusing them of distorting the truth and silencing Blake. In response, Justin Baldoni fired back with a colossal $250 million lawsuit against the Times, decrying what he called a reckless misrepresentation of events. In this legal tug-of-war, both sides are fighting not only for their reputations, but also for control over the narrative that has everyone captivated. But the courtroom battles aren't the only drama unfolding behind the scenes. Behind the legal skirmishes and leaked recordings, on-set controversies have further fueled the scandal. Allegations have surfaced about improvised, unapproved intimacy. Claims that Justin crossed professional boundaries during a scene without the oversight of an intimacy coordinator. Blake asserts that these unapproved interactions, which weren't part of the agreed script, were not only unprofessional, but also deliberately provocative. In contrast, Justin contends moments were consensual and collaborative, pointing to texts and behind-the-scenes footage that challenge Blake's version of events. The controversy deepens when it appears that Blake herself invited Justin into her personal space on set, scheduling rehearsals in her makeup trailer. These conflicting accounts force us to ask, were these moments creative risks or calculated provocations that sparked a cascade of legal and personal fallout? As the scandal evolved, the role of the media began to blur the line between fact and fiction. In today's digital age, every whisper can morph into a media sensation overnight. As the scandal gained traction, savvy PR teams and media outlets started weaving their own narratives, with some reports suggesting that Blake's lawsuit wasn't solely about addressing on-set grievances, but also a strategy to deflect personal criticism, especially amid her simultaneous promotion of a hair care line and alcohol brand. Meanwhile, Ryan Reynolds is portrayed by some outlets as exerting undue influence over the situation, pressuring Blake into moves designed to protect his public image. With selective evidence and carefully leaked information dominating headlines, the public is left wondering how much of this story is genuine and how much is a calculated media strategy. Amid the swirling rumors and legal battles, personal emotions and hidden ambitions begin to surface. beneath the legal filings and on-set disputes lies a murky realm of personal ambition, betrayal, and concealed emotions. Some insiders speculate that Blake's legal action may be more than a quest for justice. It might be a tactic to deflect attention from her own indiscretions. Rumors hint that Blake might have developed deep, complicated feelings for Justin, turning her lawsuit into a high-stakes attempt to portray herself as the wronged party. On the other hand, Justin's heartfelt apologies in the leaked voice note suggest he may have been torn between professional duty and personal attraction. Meanwhile, Ryan Reynolds is depicted as a man caught in the crossfire, potentially forced into drastic measures to safeguard his marriage and image. These personal undercurrents add a rich, dramatic layer to the unfolding saga, transforming what could have been a straightforward legal dispute into a tangled web of love, jealousy, and ambition. With every revelation, the stakes continue to rise and the fallout deepens. As the legal battles persist and media frenzy shows no sign of slowing down, the fallout from this scandal continues to ripple across Hollywood. Both sides have suffered significant reputational damage and financial consequences, while gag orders on Justin's team to prevent further leaks have only fueled more speculation. Critics argue that such measures might be an attempt to hide even more uncomfortable truths. Meanwhile, the public remains divided. Some see Blake as a victim of a vindictive system, while others suspect she's manipulating the narrative to cover up her own missteps. And then there's Ryan Reynolds, whose relatively silent role in the courtroom leaves many wondering if he's the silent puppeteer behind the orchestrated media campaign. With every new piece of evidence, leaked message, and court filing, we're left with a cascade of unanswered questions. Who's really to blame? Is this all a calculated power play, or do personal feelings lie at the heart of the matter? Ultimately, this scandal defies simple explanations, a tangled web of ambition, passion, and the desperate need to control one's own narrative. The saga involving Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and Justin Baldoni reminds us that even in the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, the line between personal emotion and professional obligation can blur in the most unexpected ways. As we watch this drama unfold, one thing remains clear. The truth is often hidden beneath layers of carefully constructed public images and media spin. So who's really pulling the strings here? Is it Team Justin with their vulnerable admissions and raw evidence? Or is it Team Blake, manipulating the narrative to protect her public persona? And what about Ryan Reynolds? Has he become the silent puppeteer in this high-stakes game? If you enjoyed this deep dive into the scandal, please hit that like button, subscribe for more exclusive celebrity news, and share your thoughts in the comments below. After all, in a world where nothing is ever as it seems, every perspective counts.